Roblox just announced something crazy, wild new updates, and more crazy news today. So if you're new here, please subscribe and let's get right into it. Alright, firstly, let's start with Roblox announcing something pretty insane today. And they basically confirmed a pretty insane upcoming event. Let me break down everything that's going on. So firstly, if you guys aren't aware, over this past week or so, we've got a bunch of leaks for a new summer event. And all the leaks, including like this logo right here, point to it being called the Games. And this event isn't like the typical event that we've seen. A lot of people thought the next event was going to be another The Hunt type thing. But from what we're seeing, it's going to be very different. Because from the leaks, this event is like kind of Olympic and team themed. So there's like a whole like Olympic kind of theme to it. And also like a theme with like teams. So like another team type thing. And in general, it's very weird what's going on. And it's also kind of weird because Rules hasn't said anything yet. So a lot of people didn't know if this event was going to come anytime soon. Or if it's going to take a while. But luckily, today Rules posted something insane that actually revealed a lot. Roblox tweeted out saying almost time, which already is pretty crazy because that means it's probably coming soon. And they posted this video showing off a bunch of flags, and then at the end it says on your mark. Once again, kind of showing it's like this whole sport type theme and also that whole like Olympic theme. And if you're wondering what this video means and like why is this such a big leak, basically in the video what they seem to be showing is the flags of different, I guess, teams for the event, meaning that it might be like another Metaverse Champions event where every player picks like a different team to support, and that's like the team logos, and then every team has different challenges and games to complete, and then at the end of it, the team with the most prizes or stuff like that gets a thing. It's probably going to be a similar thing to Metaverse Champions based off all the leaks and stuff, because also with that being said, there's been so much games leaked. So far with Roblox events, it's been kind of weird. The first event, The Hunt, was kind of crazy. We had like a bunch of games and not much prizes, you know? And then Roblox realized that people didn't like that much games, and then for the classic event, we got way less games. But then now, for this event, they're doing way more games. As we can see here, there's a bunch of leaked games, and there's like 33 in general, and more getting leaked, which is pretty crazy. But in general, with that being said, what it seems to be is a team type sports event, where you play like sports, kind of like the Olympics basically. Because also with that being said, if you guys look at the leaked games, most of them are kind of sports games. Volleyball, super golf, hockey, boxing, you know, basketball, everything like that. So in general, with that being said, we got a pretty big thing from Roblox confirming the event and kind of explaining everything, and it's gonna be pretty crazy going forward. From what it looks like, and based on leaks, we're getting some sort of sport type Olympic event, and there might be teams to it, like how Roblox posted, which is pretty crazy. I mean, the leaks from Roblox are pretty weird though. Like if you break down the flags one by one of them is literally like feet. So it's gonna be like a feet team. I don't know what that is, but I think there's 4 teams in the video, so there's gonna be like 4 different things, just like Metaverse Champions, which is kind of lame, I can't lie. Like, I know the event didn't start yet, so I can't really say anything, but Metaverse Champions was a pretty horrible event, so I really hope this time they have some sort of balance. In general though, pretty crazy, and I'm very excited to see what this event holds. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of a pretty huge new Roblox feature just got leaked. Roblox News here to us saying that we're also continuing to work on the accessory scaling and refinement tools in the avatar editor. Here's an example of how it'll work in a few different accessory types. This video is a work in progress build that's subject to change before release. So yeah, this isn't the official, you know, feature, but this is probably how it's going to work. And if you guys aren't aware what this feature is, it's a feature that allows you to scale, so make items bigger and smaller, rotate them, and also move them around. So for example, as they show in the video, they can make their hat bigger and smaller for their avatar, they can change around the glasses and stuff like that. It's a pretty insane feature. I think there's also like a rotate feature as well, which are obviously insane for accessories. You can make any accessory bigger or smaller, you can make any accessory, you know, move it around, you can rotate it. It adds so much more customization, and it also just makes Avatar so much better, you know? Because every item you can make it super unique with rotating it and changing how big it is or how small it is and stuff like that. It's a pretty insane feature. And if you guys remember, this feature got leaked like a year ago. It was announced like a year ago now, or even longer. And we've had leaks slowly, you know, about this feature, but it never truly came out. And we never truly knew how it was going to work until now. We got an official video of how it may look and how it may work, which is pretty insane. And also with that being said, if you guys remember, in the rules files, there's stuff constantly being added and updated for this feature, so it definitely is coming sometime soon, but we don't know exactly when. But from the looks of it, it is a pretty insane feature, and it actually looks pretty good, I can't even lie. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of Roblox changing bans, and they actually something pretty crazy. So I'm sure you guys are all aware, Roblox bans span from like a 1-day ban, 7-day ban, or even longer potentially, which was normal, you know, we all knew that. However, Roblox is a new type of ban where, as we can see here, RC tweeted out saying users can now receive a 1-hour ban, which is pretty crazy. So I guess instead of warnings now, they might just give people like a 1-hour ban if they're like super bad. And as we can see here, it just says ban for an hour and then gives you like the same reasons. But also with that being said, they actually changed a little bit more, because RTC followed up once again saying, additionally in some moderation messages, Roblox has now added a clear warning that your account may be suspended or deleted for repeated violations. So yeah, there's like this big caution thing now saying, oh, we're gonna give you a warning or like a 1-hour ban, but if you do this, you know, over and over again, you will get suspended or banned even further, which is pretty crazy. And I guess now going forward, if you're not careful on Roblox, your account could be banned for like an hour, which is kind of crazy. I don't really know what the point is. I feel like a warning kind of does the same thing, but it is probably pretty annoying, and it'll make people do it less, you know? Because imagine just sitting there waiting for an hour for your game to come back or your account to come back, you know? It is very interesting and a very weird thing from Roblox, but I guess it's kind of cool. But anyways, that being said, our next story of Roblox being fully broken. And over these past few days, we had two pretty insane glitches and errors, I guess. So firstly, yesterday, I think like in the middle of the night at like 3 a.m., Roblox completely broke and the chat filter completely broke. And I'm not talking about how I like let people swear or anything like that. I'm talking like no one could speak. So RDC tweeted out saying Roblox currently experiencing issues with the chat filter, and then followed it up with this saying, well, the chat filter is entirely broken. And yeah, as we can see here, it was pretty funny yesterday because no one could speak. Anything got hashtagged, everything got hashtagged, and it's completely broken. And a lot of people were saying like they banned English because no one could speak English. It was actually crazy to see. And it was one of the craziest Roblox glitches we've seen in a while. Also, with that being said though, I'm pretty sure when it started to come back, swearing was also open, because I saw a lot of posts the other day around this time saying that people were just saying the most insane stuff in the chat. So not only was the chat fully broken and just not working, you know, like people couldn't speak, but also a lot of people could swear after it. It was a complete mess, but surprisingly, it doesn't even end here. Because also with that being said, a few days ago, this also happened where Blox News here to us saying that it looks like roles can decide whether you want to join the light mode or the dark side. Some users may be experiencing counting issues with their selected theme displaying on the website. So yeah, a few days ago, there's a really big issue and a really random issue where, for some reason, Roblox's dark mode and light mode just completely broke. And some people got their versions completely switched, or as you can see in the screenshot, a lot of people had this version where it was mixed. Half of the platform was dark mode, half the platform was light mode, which is pretty crazy. I know I saw a lot of people commenting being like, oh, I had dark mode on, and then when I logged on, I was like blinded and stuff like that, you know? I don't really know how this happened or like how this even broke, but it was still pretty crazy to see, because for some people it was mixed, for some people it was just completely broken. It was a big issue. Luckily, with that being said though, all these issues should have been fixed, but I don't know what's been going on with Roblox over these past few days. It's been super broken. The chat broke, it's been going down a lot. This thing broke where it was dark and light mode. Rolls is completely breaking. I don't know what's going on, but it's being really bad right now. But anyways, with that being said, our next story of something pretty interesting that Rolls added recently. So RDC here to us saying that group pages now hold an event section, highlighting all current events happening across all their games. So yeah, this event feature I feel like kind of got a bit lost, I feel like, in the Roblox community. Like, it was always there and games could always host events, but it was kind of confusing to find the event. I think they might send out notifications before and you had to go to the game page and stuff like that. It was very weird. Kind of a flawed system. I feel like not many people even knew this was a thing. But now, as you can see here, it's very easy to find because you can add it to the event tab in their group, and it's for all their games. So if there's a group that has like a bunch of games in it and they're having an event for like every different game, it'll all be there and you can just click join event and you know what time it is and what date it is, which is pretty cool. Like I mentioned, this event feature I feel like kind of got lost in the community and not much people used it, but this might help people use it even more because it makes it super clear and super easy to understand, which is very good for Roblox. And also, with that being said, as he showed in like the screenshot, official, I guess, events or companies can use this as well, where as you can see here, I guess in the Netflix one, for this example, they did the event for free UGC, which is very good, because I know a lot of people play these games and events just for the free UGC, but they might not know exactly where it is. So this is good now. You can just check their groups and find out what time, what date the event is, so you don't miss out on the free UGC and stuff like that. Pretty good update from Roblox, I can't even lie. And anyways, with that being said, if you enjoyed, check a video to find out why Roblox are finally adding something, and see you in the next one.